Now on Good Morning Northwest, a man who helped his father murder a teenage girl more than 20 years ago is back behind bars this morning for another violent crime. What new charges Cody Merritt is facing?
Oh, the heat is on and will continue all the way through the weekend. Then we're going to see more smoke and haze coming into our region. But there is a cool down that we get to talk about. All of that coming your way.
And in just a few months, West Valley voters will vote on a new levy. How much it could cost you and what projects this money would be going towards. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Rob King. It's Friday, September 6th. Robin has the morning off. Kicking things off, Mark Peterson with our first alert forecast.
All right, 65 degrees. Again, a fairly clear sky, a few high thin clouds. That's it. We have the summer haze, but more haze will be coming into our region. The heat is here, and it's here to stay all the way through Sunday, even into Monday. But those mid-90s all the way through the weekend, that heat advisory all the way into North Idaho, all the way into Oregon. So we look at the 4 things we want you to know. The record heat, yeah, we're going to see it today, Saturday, and Sunday. The heat advisory continues through Saturday night. That more smoke and haze coming into the area. But Wednesday, we see a bit of a cool down and a chance of rain showers. Yes. 49 currently into Deer Park, 61 into Spangle. You're along I-90 corridor, temperatures in the upper 50s, pretty mild for this time of year, not looking too bad. The forecast today, yeah, it's going to heat up quickly. 30-year average, talk about this all the time, I know, 77. Well, our high today is going to be about 20 degrees hotter than that. We're going to be at 96.
Mark, thanks. A man who helped his father murder a 14-year-old girl more than 2 decades ago is back in jail this morning.
And this time, he's accused of shooting a woman in the head in Thurston County. Cody Merritt served 5 years in prison for his role in murdering his next-door neighbor, Chris Benway, 24 years ago. Merritt and his father, David, who was a registered sex offender, took the 14-year-old camping near Coeur d'Alene. During that trip, Benway was raped, murdered, and beheaded. Merritt, who was 16 at the time, helped his father bury the body. He served 5 years in prison for his role. Now, he's back behind bars, facing another violent charge. Merritt is accused of shooting a woman in the head with a rifle on Sunday. She survived, and we're told she's awake. That woman was living in a car on his property. Merritt made his first court appearance yesterday. Police didn't disclose what led up to the shooting. After it happened, Merritt left the scene, but witnesses directed police toward Merritt as a primary suspect. He's now facing first-degree assault charges, which is a Class A felony. He's also been charged with illegal possession of a firearm, and if convicted, he faces a lengthy sentence.
Well, today the Freeman High School shooter will be resentenced. Just 1 week shy of 7 years since the shooting. Caleb Sharp was 15 years old when he shot and killed one of his classmates and injured 3 others in 2017. He was originally sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. A court of appeals vacated the sentence because the state law says minors who commit a crime when they're under the age of 16 can't be required to serve a fixed term of more than 25 years in prison. Now, we will be in the courtroom streaming this hearing, and you can watch it live for yourself. Just download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV or on your cell phone. That's all starting at 2 o'clock today. Hunter Biden pled guilty yesterday to 9 federal tax charges that he faces in California.
U.S. Judge Mark Scarsi accepting his guilty plea. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. And Hannah, what does this now mean for Hunter Biden?
Yeah, Rob, yesterday, Hunter Biden agreed to plead guilty without a deal instead of the original Alford plea his team proposed. The judge asked Biden if he committed the crimes, to which he responded yes. Biden is charged with 9 federal tax-related charges, including 3 felony charges involving failure to pay $1.4 million in taxes to the federal government between 2016 and 2020. The president's son is also accused of making millions from foreign organizations. Biden's attorney, Kevin Morris, said his client eventually paid his back taxes in 2020. Morris believes the allegations against Biden were a form of character assassination. In a separate case, Hunter Biden was convicted on 3 felony gun charges. Prosecutors said he lied on a federal form while buying a gun in 2018. Sentencing for the gun case is scheduled for November 13th, and sentencing in the tax case is set for December 16th. The judge in this case says that Biden is facing a maximum sentence of 17 years in prison and a fine of more than $1 million. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
All right, Hannah, thanks. We have some breaking news now. A 78-year-old man who crashed his motorcycle in North Spokane County Sunday has died. Just before 3:30 p.m., 78-year-old Kenneth Peterson of Spokane Valley hit a concrete island at the intersection of North Newport Highway and North Daymount Spokane Road. He was transported to Sacred Heart, where he died Wednesday. It's not known at this time if he was wearing a helmet.
The West Valley School District will be asking the community to consider a 3-year capital projects levy in the upcoming November election.
It would replace the current levy that's set to expire at the end of the year. The replacement levy will cost taxpayers $1 per $1,000 of assessed property value. That's 26 cents less than what the current capital projects levy cost taxpayers this year. If you own a home valued at $400,000, you'd be paying about $400 in taxes per year for this levy. One of the projects it would pay for is improved traffic flow at several school pickup and drop-off locations. Seth Woodard Elementary is one of the priority schools, and this is where parents and buses pick up and drop off every student. One parent says he supports the levy because something needs to change here.
And if they had that more of a bigger space to actually have cars that are parked on the side, because once the cars are parked on the side and the buses are there, there's no way any car can be able to back out. It's very difficult. I've had difficult situations with that where I had to reach out and be like, hey, I'm stuck. I had to sit there for 30 minutes.
The levy would pay to create that space. It would also fund the replacement of aging security cameras and much more. Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:06.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here as we head into our day here. Going to be a warm one.
Yeah, out of the 4 days that we show you the record highs all the way through Monday, 3 of those are going to fall today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be hot. So, again, we want everyone to be prepared for that heat. So many things happening outdoors, so many things. So we just want you to be hydrated, have some fun. Your full forecast coming up.
Also coming up, a Spokane mother-daughter duo are being recognized for their role in advocating for maternal health. A look at their special work and their new matching awards next.
And when will former President Trump be sentenced in his hush money case? Well, right now, it's next month, but a ruling from a judge today could change that, what Trump is asking for. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. 4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before on all your favorite brands, or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. Don't let these deals slip by. It's the final week at Walker's.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to those one call, that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication. As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are encouraging you to once again wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedom we enjoy every day as Americans. Stop into any Global branch to pick up a red pin and show your support.
And then wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
At Parker Toyota, we believe in driving with confidence. Parker Toyota's certified pre-owned vehicles offer you affordability and dependability when buying your next Toyota.
We take the guesswork out of buying pre-owned because every Toyota certified vehicles goes through 160-point check by our trained technician.
Whether it's a stylish sedan or versatile SUV or a fuel-efficient hybrid, we have the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the area.
See our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
It's the 10-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Join now for only $10.
Let's go.
When you use Angie for your home projects, you know all your jobs will be done well. Roof repair? Done well. Emergency plumbing? Done well. So the next time you have a project, leave it to the skilled pros and join the millions of homeowners who use Angie to care for their homes. Get started at Angie.com.
Welcome. Welcome back. It's almost 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Today, the New York judge overseeing former President Donald Trump's hush money case will announce his decision on whether to delay Trump's sentencing date.
The timing of this decision comes after Trump's lawyers asked a federal appeals court this week to stop the sentencing until after Election Day. Sentencing right now is scheduled for September 18th. Earlier this year, Trump was convicted of 34 charges of falsifying records that stemmed from his hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Trump is not expected to appear. He is, however, scheduled to appear today at an appeal hearing in the E. Jean Carroll defamation and battery case.
Plus, a surprising endorsement from Russian President Vladimir Putin. He said he supports Kamala Harris for U.S. president over Donald Trump. The Russian president has long been considered friendlier with Donald Trump, this year's Republican nominee. And with 2 months until the election, the U.S. Justice Department is accusing the Russian state media company RT of funding a Tennessee company to spread propaganda. Putin has also repeatedly said he preferred Biden to Trump.
All right, our Friday 10-second takeaway. Hey, it's going to be sunshine all day long. Maybe a few high thin clouds. That's going to be it. It is going to be a hot day today. Drink your water. Get your iced tea. Our high today is 96.
For the past 40 years, Spokane's YWCA has highlighted women in the community for their achievements and commitment to the nonprofit's mission, which is empowering women and eliminating racism. This mother and her daughter are both Women of Achievement honorees, receiving the award just 10 years apart. Stephanie Courtney is the executive director of the Shades of Motherhood Network, a nonprofit advocating for maternal health, specifically for women of color. Courtney said winning this Women of Achievement award last year was unforgettable.
This award really reminded me of the power of community, but most importantly, the power of family and how you build resilience. And it's when you're in the deepest, darkest places of your life, and when you have somebody that is willing to help you get up out of that.
And of course, her mother says she's so proud of her daughter, but not surprised by her achievements. To read more about this inspiring mother-daughter duo, you can find the link to nominate people for the 2025 Women in Achievements Award. You can head on over to our website, KXLY.com. I was at that banquet, saw her speak, saw her accept her award, and just extraordinary work that they're both doing.
They got charity in the blood.
That's for sure. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:12.
Well, it's going to be a busy weekend in Spokane. It all kicks off tonight. We're breaking down everything you need to know. You're hitting the town next.
Also starting today, the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Got those rides all set up for you this morning, ready for your kids to be screaming on. We will take a look at what you can expect if you're heading out to the fair. That's coming up on Good Morning Northwest after this.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
This summer, don't sweat it. Bill's Heating and AC has you covered with the best prices on air conditioners and heat pumps, guaranteed. With over 3,000 five-star reviews, we're the locally owned company you can trust. Our expert technicians provide fast, reliable service to ensure your home stays comfortable all season long. And should you ever have an issue, we're open 7 days a week to provide immediate help. So what are you waiting for? Call Bill's Heating and AC for your free quote today.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before on all your favorite brands, or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. Don't let these deals slip by. It's the final week at Walker's.
In Comes Company, the smash hit Broadway musical. Winner of 5 Tony Awards, including Best Revival of a Musical. Company is a hilarious musical masterpiece about life, love, and good company. Critics give it 5 stars, saying yes. It's really that good. Playing September 11th through 15th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Hey there, Spokane and Post Falls. Are you ready to give your home a floor lift? At Brothers Flooring, we turn boring into beautiful. Whether you're looking for some elegant hardwood for the living room or kitchen, or some plush new carpet for the bedroom, or maybe some sleek modern tiles for the bathroom. At Brothers Flooring, we say life's too short for boring floors. So give us a call today and we'll make your floors the life of the party.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals, ready in 2 minutes.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It's now 6:16. Hey, if you're heading downtown tonight, you might be in for a little bit of a headache.
We got One Spokane Stadium, the Pavilion, and the Arena all expecting large crowds for concerts and sporting events. High school football returns to One Spokane Stadium with games kicking off at 5 and 8. Then there's a Matt Nathanson concert at the Pavilion and a Def Leppard concert at the Arena. Thousands of people all in one area, which means parking and traffic expected to be a challenge. Luckily, Spokane Public School families can catch a bit of a break and park for free with some parking passes. And those attending SPS events can park in Lot C, which is the brand new lot off of Howard and Boone. That was the one under construction last year. Unfortunately, the construction on Washington will still be happening, so allow some extra time for those closures. And as you plan your Friday night, we've put some maps and information online, and you can find this story on KXLY.com.
And if you don't want to be downtown, we got another option for you, because today is the first day of the Spokane County Interstate Fair. You can check out these carnival rides, rodeo events, live music, food, and of course all the animals that are there as well. So fun. Now the fair runs through September 15th. Again, that's at the Spokane County Interstate Fairgrounds. Those rides, when I was a kid, loved them, but now I don't know if I could go on some of them.
I think I'd get nauseous, especially after a corn dog.
I know. Life was so fun.
Or the elephant ear. Oh. All right. Finally, you twisted my arm. I went deep into my phone to find a picture of La Familia. These are the 4 of us. And
so
that's
cute.
me there, I think, 3rd, 4th grade, something like that.
So cute.
That's right.
My baby sister, who's still spoiled, by the way, still to this day.
And a cool shirt, too. You're looking very good, Mark.
Great clothes back then. Look at all that hair. Look at all that hair.
Your brother's got
Toby
the turtleneck.
and Shar. And
so 70s.
it was so 70s. We were that 70s show. All right, let's get to the forecast. Thank you. Ooh, I miss it. All right, here we go. 58 into the valley. We've got 50 in 9 Mile, 60 down into Spangle. Very mild start to the day. Our forecast, we're going to warm up to 96. Going to be record-breaking heat. It's going to be hotter today than yesterday, and that heat continues all weekend long. 62 for the overnight low tonight, but we're going to have increased haze. So, again, if you've got some tender lungs, you might not want to have those windows open tonight to cool down your home or apartment. It's going to be just sort of wafting in and wafting. Thank you. Oh, it's Friday. Did I tell you that? Yeah. So we're going to see, again, a degradation of that air quality throughout this afternoon and tomorrow. We look at the heat onto the West Coast. That's going to continue, as is all that weather, the wet weather into the Gulf Coast states, and the flooding continues. They're having a horrendous week. For us, we're having a hot week, and this is going to be a hot weekend, record-setting weekend for us. Temperatures are going to be into the mid to upper 90s. Today, we're going to be nearing 100 throughout many areas of the state. Well, we're going to be at 96. I think that's close enough. The current record for tomorrow is 96, but 97 is the forecasted high, 94, and then 95 forecasted. So it looks as if the records will be set all the way through Saturday, but Sunday, but not Monday. We're going to hit 90, and then we're going to cool off with temperatures back into the 70s, where I feel comfortable and had hair. 79 on Wednesday, Thursday 76, overnight low lows into the mid-50s. It'll be a really nice spring.
Some of us are dreaming for cooler temperatures. Mark's just dreaming for that hair again.
It's never going to happen. It's now a nightmare. Thank you very much.
We got to wear our funky shirts then next week.
Exactly.
When it's in the 70s.
Yeah, the 70s.
There we go.
Thanks, Mark.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:20.
It's a big sports weekend coming up as WSU is set to take on Texas Tech down in Pullman. And we will have more details on that game coming up next here on Morning Sports. Thanks for starting your Friday with us. We'll see you after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
I love you just the way God
Don't miss Parmalee, Contemporary Country Hitmakers, live Thursday, September 12th. Visit CDACasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning.
Bad sleep.
No, the worst.
You know, there's really no excuse for bad sleep. During the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $100 off our Doctor's Choice Original lineup and up to $200 off our Doctor's Choice Hybrid lineup. Check out the Summit, just $299.99. Or get 60 months, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Welcome to Wonders of the World. Come feel the magic inside. Fascinating and powerful crystals from the dawn of time. Incredible natural wonders and prehistoric artifacts. And talk about magic, you should come to Fantasyland. Thousands of pieces of fabulous jewelry and literally millions of beads. Remarkable, astonishing, and whimsical. Come visit Wonders of the World. There's magic inside, and you can take some home.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Like many women over 40, I'm starting to get more dark spots.
New Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal fades the look of all types of dark spots by up to 40%. New Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal Paris.
It's the 10-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Join now for only $10.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State will host Texas Tech on Saturday with hopes of winning the game and impressing the Big 12 Conference. Now, the Big 12 has been rumored to be a potential landing spot for WSU. However, it looks like the conference is holding off on adding new members, at least for now. The Big 12 is no longer considering adding UConn. Now, this doesn't change anything for Washington State. The Pac-12 recently decided to not renew their scheduling agreement with the Mountain West for next season. The expectation is that Washington State and Oregon State will have something in place for a permanent conference home by then. What that is remains to be seen. WSU Athletic Director Ann McCoy says they hope to have a decision made sooner than later about the future of athletics. And Saturday's game against Texas Tech is a good opportunity to show the Big 12 and the nation that they belong in a big-time conference.
I'm locked in on this game, man, and I'm finally get to prove myself playing against big team level. So, I mean, I'm ready. This is what I came here for.
We may have bigger teams coming in, and, you know, obviously there's a little bit more eyes. But, you know, like I said, our technique, our fundamentals don't change. We're not going to go out there and act different from any other team.
Can't wait. Kickoff against Texas Tech at 7 o'clock on Saturday night in Pullman. The Seattle Mariners took down the Oakland A's 6-4 in the series finale thanks to some home runs from Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez. Seattle is now 4.5 games behind the Houston Astros for first place in the American League West with just 21 games to go. That next game is tonight at 5:15 against the St. Louis Cardinals. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
All right, Julian, thanks. And the NFL kicked off its season last night with a nail-biter between the defending Super Bowl champ, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Baltimore Ravens. Up 10-7, Chiefs quarterback Pat Mahomes hits Taylor Swift's boyfriend for a 23-yard pass play, made him the Chiefs' all-time passing leader. But the game would end on a controversial call with just 5 seconds left. Chiefs leading. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson finds Isaiah Likely in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, but replay shows Likely's toe just out of bounds. Call was reversed. Chiefs would go on to win 27-20. Rough way to start the season.
Yeah.
But as we start football season, safety continues to be a top concern. Already this month, 3 young players nationwide have died playing football with 2 head injuries.
But a soft shell helmet cover is aiming to protect players from concussions. The NFL and college teams have embraced them, but only a few high school teams are starting to use them. One of these in our area is Lakeside High School, where the helmets are now being used for a 2nd season. The team's head coach says getting the Guardian caps just felt like the right thing to do.
It's a great game that everybody should be playing. The lessons in it are huge, and we'll always encourage people to play. But while our kids are playing it, we want to make it as safe as possible.
Now, according to Guardian Caps, the soft shell helmet reduces impact to a player's head by 33%. Some other districts in our area recently approved the use of these helmets, while others are still in the process of doing so. The NFL now allows players to even wear them during games, and most players are required to wear them during practices with contact. The NFL says it's seen a 50% decrease in concussions for positions where the caps are required. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, if it's safer, might as well.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:26.
And this morning we have new information in the deadly high school shooting in Georgia. The charges the suspect's father now faces next.
Plus, Spokane healthcare workers are rallying against the closure of a unit at Sacred Heart, why nurses say this will hurt mental health treatment in our area. That's next. And before we go to break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Karen Reed speaking out.
Did you kill John O'Keefe?
Prosecutors accusing then 41-year-old Reed of hitting her boyfriend, police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV in 2022 after a night of drinking, and then leaving him to die in the snow. Reed has denied the accusations. And this morning on GMA and tonight on 2020, Karen Reed is giving her full version of what she says happened that night.
Now I have an immense sense of dread.
Do you expect to see him like lying on the street drunk?
Yeah.
Or passed out?
I was worried he might have gotten hit by a plow.
And coming up at 7 a.m. and tonight on a special edition of 2020, we'll have much more of our interview with Karen Reed with your GMA First Look. I'm Matt Gutman, ABC News, New York.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Oof. Moving day never goes smoothly, does it? Let's just settle this little mishap, huh?
Who do we always see on the billboards again?
It's the one called That's All Guys.
After an accident like this, you deserve to be compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through. At Craig Swap & Associates, we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
When we say it'll be on time, they expect it to be on time.
Turn shipping to your advantage.
Keep those expectations with reliable ground shipping.
Thanks, Brandon.
With USPS Ground Advantage.
At Findlay, downtown Toyota, we have some of the best inventory we've had in years. Our lots are packed full of every make and model. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with a 1-year, 15,000-mile maintenance plan, making it a great time to visit Findlay.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, kicking things off this half hour at the 4 News Now Story Tracker. We're following the stories people are reading about this morning.
Frequent flyer programs in the crosshairs. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg ordering American, Delta, Southwest, and United Airlines provide detailed data about their rewards programs. The department says the aim is to root out unfair, deceptive, or anti-competitive practices. Practices under scrutiny said to include a devaluation of those earned rewards, extra fees, and hidden or dynamic pricing.
A powerful typhoon is expected to hit the Chinese island of Hainan today. Typhoon Yagi should be the strongest typhoon to make landfall there in 10 years. It's currently the equivalent of a Category 4 hurricane. The storm is expected to bring up to 20 inches of rain. Hainan is often dubbed as China's Hawaii, boasting sandy beaches, good surf, 5-star resorts, and duty-free luxury shopping.
The Starliner spacecraft is scheduled to come home tonight. That's weather permitting. It's an important journey for its maker, Boeing. NASA won't allow test pilots who went up in the craft to come down in it. Butch Wilmore and Sunny Williams are staying on the ISS and are scheduled to return in a SpaceX Dragon capsule in February. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Rob King. It's Friday, September 6th. Robin Nance has the morning off. Mark Peterson also here with a live look at what's going on outside.
Well, we've got a very mild start to the day, sitting at 65 degrees. We see that summer haze in that shot. And of course, sunshine at 57 degrees into Coeur d'Alene. Now we take a look at the 4 things that we want you to know about. It's going to be record heat today, Saturday, and Sunday. The heat advisory continues. More smoke and haze coming into the area than we've seen over the last couple of days, but rain is possible on Wednesday. We have an expansive heat advisory that includes North Idaho, the entire state of Washington, and much of Oregon. So the heat is here, and it's going to be sticking around all the way through Monday. Waking up, 49 into Deer Park, 60 into Spangle, and we've got 58 into Liberty Lake. So again, pretty nice weather. Our forecast, we're going to heat up quickly. We're going to have temperatures by midday into the mid-80s, but then we're going to be in the mid-90s. A record high 96 expected at 4 o'clock.
All right, Mark, thanks. The FBI seized electronic devices from the homes of top officials to New York Mayor Eric Adams' administration.
Our Hannah Joy is tracking this story for us this morning and is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what can you tell us what we know about this investigation so far?
Yeah, Natalie, electronic devices were taken from New York Police Department Commissioner Edward Cabin, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright, and Deputy Mayor for Public Safety Philip Banks III, and Chancellor of New York City Schools David Banks. Investigators also served a subpoena to Timothy Pearson, a former police inspector and current special advisor to Mayor Eric Adams. Sources said the U.S. Attorney's investigation into police officials is not connected to the FBI's investigation into City Hall. Since last November, multiple officials from the mayor's office had their homes searched, phones seized, and records subpoenaed. Even Mayor Adams had his electronic devices taken by FBI agents.
I think it's important to allow the process to take place. Right now, this review is showing that we're complying with it, and we're going to continue to do so. And this is what I've done all my life. I know what I'm going to do, and that is information that's needed to show that I have always followed the law. We're going to give that information.
Adams has denied any wrongdoing. Adams or officials on his team has also not been charged. An NYPD spokesperson said in a statement the department is cooperating with the federal investigation. Adams is up for re-election next year. The reason for the investigation remains unclear. However, the FBI are focused on whether the campaign worked with Turkish government officials in New York. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Thanks for that update. Well, taking a look around the nation this morning, these are the 4 people killed in the Appalachia High School shooting in Georgia. 14-year-old students Mason Sharmerhorn and Christian Angulo, and teachers Richard Aspinwall and Christina Irimi. Now, we now know the father of a 14-year-old suspect, Colt Gray, has been arrested as well.
Yes, 54-year-old Colin Gray will be charged with 2 counts of murder and 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Investigators are now going through social media accounts associated with Colt Gray and trying to piece together what happened. One student says right before the shooting, Gray left class and then tried to get back inside.
I saw students go back to open the door for him, and they backed away. I'm guessing they saw something, but for some reason they didn't open the door. And I can just see him kind of turn to the side, like what would have been my right, and you just hear gunshots.
Authorities say it does not appear Gray specifically targeted the victims. He's charged with 4 counts of murder and will appear in court this morning. According to the FBI, authorities interviewed Gray in May of 2023 about alleged threats of a school shooting. Well, last month, the Spokane City Council voted to defer an ordinance known as the Homeless Bill of Rights.
It is aimed to protect homeless people from discrimination when seeking jobs and housing. Now, City Council President Betsy Wilkerson and Councilwoman Lily Neverett announced they'll be hosting a series of roundtables to better inform the public and community partners about ordinances.
We just wanted to set the record straight on what really this ordinance was about.
Both Wilkerson and Neverett claimed misinformation contributed to the confusion and controversy surrounding the bill. Local business leaders say this will help encourage dialogue and give businesses a way to understand.
We sometimes assume the worst, and so we need to make sure we understand what's actually being proposed before we actually say no. We're going to try to figure out how.
Now, the first roundtable will be held on Tuesday, September 10th at 5:30 at the Central Library.
Taking a look around the Northwest this morning, charges have been filed against a 44-year-old man accused of going on a shooting spree along Interstate 5 south of Seattle Monday night. 44-year-old Eric Perkins now facing multiple charges of assault with a deadly weapon related to at least 8 shootings on I-5 and in the city of Bothell that left 6 people injured. Washington State Patrol says the shootings were likely random.
Absolutely no reason to suggest these were anything but innocent people driving down the road trying to get from point A to point B, and for whatever reason became the victims of this unwarranted, unprovoked attack.
According to court documents, Perkins told investigators he borrowed a Glock 40 handgun from a friend because he believed people were stealing his identity, making threats, and following him. And he said the threats made him fear for his life.
Employees from Providence Sacred Heart and the Washington State Nurses Association held a rally to voice their opinion on Sacred Heart closing its inpatient child psychiatric unit. One of the speakers was the president of the Nurses Association, Justin Gill, who says hospitals should be opening their doors to mental health treatment, not closing them. A Sacred Heart doctor who works in the child psychiatric unit also spoke at the rally and says she's feeling a tremendous amount of grief and sadness because of the decision to close the unit.
I saw the years of experience, the dedication to patient care. It's just been an amazing place for patients and families to have.
The child psychiatric unit will officially be closed on Saturday. Inland Northwest Behavioral Health says it plans to step up and take in any patients who won't be able to get inpatient treatment at Sacred Heart. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:38.
And Mark, what are we seeing as kids are heading off to school?
Everybody is in session now, right?
Yes.
And so the school bus forecast has sunshine, temperatures into the 60s, but nearing 70 by 9 o'clock. So light layers potentially in the morning hours, but yeah, they're going to be long gone by noon when we have temperatures in the mid-80s. We're going to talk about record-breaking temperatures coming up.
A recent study revealed toxic metals in women's healthcare products. Coming up, we're hearing from a local legislature working to make tampons safer for everyone. That's next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Bigger, brighter, and better than ever. Check in on the new Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. We've just completed a major expansion, adding more amenities to elevate your guest experience to new heights.
So, what are you waiting for?
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a fall home event. Now through September 15th, furnishing a beautiful home doesn't have to cost a bundle. We're pleased to provide you with products that give you decorative freedom in every room of your home. With our sale furniture collections, choosing from leather or plush sofas and recliners in modern colors and design options creates a living room you'll love spending time in. It's easy to transform your space with a wide range of furniture available. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
Hey, Andy with Brothers Flooring and Design. When is the best time to remodel your kitchen or bathroom? That'd be now, before the fall rush hits. For over 10 years, our staff has been helping customers find the highest quality tile, flooring, carpet, and cabinets to give your home, office, or cabin a great look. We'll come out and measure it, give a free quote, deliver it, install it, and we'll guarantee it. At Brothers Flooring, we make it that simple.
It's the 10-year anniversary at Moo Fitness.
Let's go.
I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And during our anniversary, join now for only $10.
It's wildfire season. At 4 News Now, First Alert weather is more important than ever.
Bone-dry vegetation, lightning strikes, sudden winds. With conditions so volatile and so much at stake, every second counts.
Wildfire warnings to evacuation orders to the all clear. Trust the 4 News Now First Alert weather team to keep you safe.
Alerting you first.
On air, online, on the go,
and streaming for free on KXLY Plus. Protecting you and your family.
That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Elevate your game day at Caesars Sportsbook, located inside Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. The area's largest sportsbook is your VIP seat on the 50-yard line with massive HD screens and live betting. Only at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. You just win here.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:41. The FDA is starting a new study on tampons, since a recent one found the presence of toxic metals across a wide variety of brands, including lead and arsenic. Now, the goal is to decide whether these new standards are needed to ensure the safety of all menstrual products. The action comes from the collective outrage and a letter from U.S. Senator Patty Murray of Washington, writing in a statement, "These products millions of women are using on any given day. So it's important we absolutely put to rest any concerns about their safety."
And calling all Cheddar Bay biscuit fans, Red Lobster is emerging from bankruptcy following its endless shrimp fiasco, along with enormous debt, fewer customers, and dozens of closures. The restaurant chain will be acquired by an investor group later this month and will operate 544 locations in the U.S. and Canada.
All right, good morning, everybody. On this wrap-up of the week, we call it Friday. Sunshine all day long. You're going to have a little extra haze out there. Make sure you're hydrating. It's going to get hotter than yesterday with a high of 96.
Well, there is just one last chance to catch a free movie at Riverfront Park Pavilion this summer. Grab your lawn blanket and some snacks for the last showing. It's coming up on this Sunday. It's Godzilla vs. King Kong. It starts at 8:30 on Sunday night. So fun to be underneath the pavilion watching a movie.
Yeah, and at least it starts later, so you get a little bit cooler temperatures by that time.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:42.
Well, a new study shows the FDA is behind on some public health inspections. Here are the changes a local congresswoman is calling for right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. All first responders, firefighters, police, and hospital workers receive free fair admission. Wednesday, September 11th for Heroes Day. Compliments of Carpet Barn. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
4 News Now and ABC World News Tonight.
Delivering reliable information in uncertain times.
Knowing where to turn for news is crucial. Turn to ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
And 4 News Now with Derek Dice and Kirsten O'Connor.
Global Credit Union serves the men and women of our armed forces stationed around the world.
We're proud to honor our military members by wearing red on Fridays.
Red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, and 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are inviting you to wear red on Fridays too.
Show your support for the men and women of our armed forces.
Tell them and their families thank you for their service and for protecting our future. Stop by any Global branch and pick up a red pin.
And then remember to wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
We are Spokane Wellness Group.
We are a provider of semaglutide, which is a medication that has been helping people lose weight and achieve their goals of being healthy. I wanted to know, what can this drug do for me if I don't change anything? So I've lost 65 pounds. We're trying to make it so everyday people can buy it and reap the benefits from that, because there are a lot of benefits from this medication, especially for people who are overweight. We'll be here for you. We want to help people.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. Introducing the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty, the 2024 North American Truck of the Year. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. See your Ford dealer today and celebrate leadership with special offers on Ford F-Series.
Kinder Chocolate. Delicious little bars of smooth milk chocolate with a creamy, milky center. Made for being a kid. Let that kid flag fly.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. Animals are the most popular feature at the fair. Meet Bo, Cedar, and all their friends. All 10 days of the fair in the Wheatland Bank Farm Animal Experience. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
The 4 News Now First Alert Weather app. Download or update it today.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:45. A public health concern. That's how experts describe a new study that finds the FDA is way behind on critical inspections of factories.
And those factories make everything from antibiotics to cancer therapies. Here's ABC's Andrea Fujii.
This morning, a new study sounding the alarm on drug safety. The Associated Press found since the pandemic, nearly 2,000 drug manufacturing facilities are overdue for FDA inspections. The agency already under scrutiny from Congress.
It is past time the FDA addresses these issues. People's lives depend on it.
The plants overdue for inspection account for 42% of the facilities registered worldwide. Most are in the U.S., but more than 300 are in India and China, which make up the largest source of drug ingredients used in low-cost prescriptions.
The failure of the FDA's Office of Pharmaceutical Quality to go out and inspect these establishments is a public health concern.
Concerns that can have deadly effects. Last year, 4 Americans died and a dozen more were blinded from tainted eye drops made in a factory in India. So why is the FDA behind? During COVID, it stopped all but the most critical inspections. Now it's trying to catch up with far fewer employees. More than 200 inspection jobs are currently unfilled. Many former employees left for higher paying jobs in the private sector.
We have a lot of work to do as long as the marketplace is working the way it is.
The FDA insists the U.S. drug supply is the safest in the world, but it hasn't said when it expects to complete those overdue inspections. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
Well, today is the first day of the Spokane County Interstate Fair. And of course, we got to show you some of the animals, but there's a lot to check out at the fair. We got carnival rides, rodeo events, live music, food. These are some of those cows waiting for everyone to get started in the fair. It goes today from 11 to 4. And hey, if you bring a non-perishable food item as well, so maybe 2 food cans, you can get $5 off of adult admission, which is super cool.
How about that? So you can help someone out and save some money on a ticket.
Yeah.
Pretty nice to see those cows.
Here's one of the cool things. So you see these animals. These are 4-H or FFA animals, 4-H animals. And the kids and the parents are there early in the morning, taking care of them, getting them ready for show. And those competitions will be coming up over the next several days. But, these are kids that have put in all that time to make sure these animals look and are as healthy as possible to try and win a blue ribbon.
There you go.
Auction them?
They will auction off some of them, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll find that information, put it on KXLY.com. See? I can say it, and then somebody else does it. It's magic. All right, 58 currently into the valley, 49 Deer Park. Fairchild, you're at 61 degrees. Officially, we're sitting at 65, but everybody else upper 50s. 96, record today. We're going to see sunny, hotter conditions For tonight, temperatures down 62 degrees, but the issue is going to be the hazy conditions. More smoke is expected to roll into our region today. While there's no weather system really creating this heat dome is just sneaking in, and we're going to see that really envelop much of the state and all the way down into Oregon. We just have still a lot of fires that are active to the south and to the east of us. A few clouds coming through. That's going to be about it. We're going to see increased clouds Saturday night into Sunday as we do the chance of a little bit of moisture, monsoonal moisture coming up into the mountains of Idaho. That's going to be really the reality there. Monday, cooler weather. We start to see the trend come in from the northwest as that rolls in. Cooler, dare I say, colder weather coming in. Temperatures into the mid to upper 90s all over the state. We're going to break records for today, Saturday, and Sunday. The forecast calling for temperatures above those current records in yellow. Monday, we'll probably stay away from that record high of 95. We are going to see a high of 90 on Monday, and then temperatures into the mid-70s with an increased chance of rain showers for the middle of next week. Hey, your morning sprint is coming in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sweet Palace and Sapphire Jewelry in Phillipsburg, Montana.
Shop consigned furniture and jewelry first for new, consigned, and even one-of-a-kind pieces. New shipments coming in every day. Save up to 70% off retail. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consigned furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
Donnie, some injury attorneys talk big about handling truck cases. What does that mean?
Well, you watch the ads just like I do. They say they're tough. They take on big truck cases.
It doesn't just take tough to win a big truck case. It takes experience, knowledge, lawyers who know how to hold the trucking company accountable, a law firm with the courage to go to trial.
That's us, the advocates.
Yep, it takes us. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our Labor Day Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals and save quality time to spend with your family. Upgrade your kitchen with the sleek and spacious LG refrigerator for just $18.99 after a $100 mail-in rebate. With its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity, keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. At Fred's, we sell appliances.
Only appliances. Jinx 1 to 5 to 7, 9, 10.
NexGard Plus helps you protect your dog from fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. NexGard Plus, the one you want for one-and-done protection.
Funny Girl is the theatrical event of the season, featuring celebrated songs like Don't Rain on My Parade and People. Entertainment Weekly raves Funny Girl is a love letter to the big old-fashioned Broadway musical. The Providence Journal proclaims this production is quite simply dazzling, an entertainment experience like no other. Don't miss Funny Girl. Playing First Interstate Center for the Arts October 1st through the 6th. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Shop consigned furniture and jewelry first for new, consigned, and even one-of-a-kind pieces. New shipments coming in every day. Save up to 70% off retail. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consigned furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Friday in the morning sprint.
Mark is in with details on some record-breaking heat we could be seeing this weekend.
And Hannah Joy's in studio with updates on Hunter Biden pleading guilty yesterday to 9 federal tax charges.
But first, a man who helped his father murder a 14-year-old girl more than 2 decades ago is back in jail this morning.
This time, he's accused of shooting a woman in the head in Thurston County. Cody Merritt served 5 years in prison for his role in murdering his next-door neighbor, Krista Benway, 24 years ago. Merritt and his father, David, who was a registered sex offender, took the 14-year-old camping near Coeur d'Alene. During that trip, Benway was raped, murdered, and beheaded. Merritt, who was 16 at the time, helped his father bury the body. He served 5 years in prison for his role, and now he's back behind bars facing another violent charge. Merritt is accused of shooting a woman in the head with a rifle on Sunday. She survived, and we're told she's awake, and that woman was living in a car on his property at the time. Merritt made his first court appearance yesterday. Police didn't disclose what led up to the shooting, but after it happened, Merritt left the scene. Witnesses directed police toward Merritt as the primary suspect. He's now facing first-degree assault charges, which is a Class A felony. He's also been charged with illegal possession of a firearm. If convicted, he faces a lengthy sentence.
Today, the Freeman High School shooter will be resentenced, just shy of 1 week, shy of 7 years since that shooting. Caleb Sharp was 15 years old when he shot and killed one of his classmates and injured 3 others in 2017. He was originally sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. A court of appeals vacated the sentence because state law says minors who commit a crime when they're under the age of 16 can't be required to serve a fixed term of more than 25 years in prison. 4 News Now will be in the courtroom today streaming that hearing, so you can watch it live on your connected TV or on your phone through the KXLY Plus app. It's starting at 2 o'clock today.
We have some breaking news this morning. A 78-year-old man who crashed his motorcycle in North Spokane County Sunday has died. Just before 3:30 p.m., 78-year-old Kenneth Peterson of Spokane Valley hit a concrete island at the intersection of North Newport Highway and North Daymount Spokane Road. He was transported to Sacred Heart, where he died Wednesday.
As we take a look at our First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app, believe me, you're going to be needing it next week. It's going to be sunny and hot. Starting our day off, we have temperatures in the upper 50s, very mild, very pleasant, but it's going to heat up. We're going to have temperatures nearing 100 all over the region. We're going to be at 96, and we're going to warm up quickly, so be prepared for that. Make sure to drink plenty of water.
Last month, the Spokane City Council voted to defer an ordinance known as the Homeless Bill of Rights. It aimed to protect homeless people from discrimination when seeking jobs and housing. Now, City Council President Betsy Wilkerson and Councilwoman Lily Neverett announced they'll be hosting a series of roundtables to better inform the public and community partners about ordinances. The first roundtable will be on Tuesday, September 10th at 5:30 p.m. at the Central Library.
The West Valley School District will be asking the community to consider a 3-year capital projects levy in the November election. It would replace the current levy that's set to expire at the end of the year. The replacement levy will cost taxpayers $1 per $1,000 of assessed property value. That's 26 cents less than what the current capital projects levy cost taxpayers this year. If you own a home valued at $400,000, you'd be paying about $400 in taxes per year for this levy. The levy would pay for improved traffic flow at several school pickup and drop-off locations, and also fund the replacement of aging security cameras and much more.
Yesterday, Hunter Biden agreed to plead guilty without a deal. Biden is charged with 9 federal tax-related charges, including 3 felony charges. Sentencing for the tax case is set for December 16th. The judge says that Biden is facing a maximum sentence of 17 years in prison.
Be aware if you're heading downtown tonight, you might be in for a headache. One Spokane Stadium, the Pavilion, and the Spokane Arena are all expecting large crowds for concerts and sporting events. High school football returns to One Spokane Stadium with games kicking off at 5 and 8. Then there's a Matt Nathanson concert at the Pavilion and a Def Leppard concert at the Spokane Arena. Thousands of people will all be in this one area, which means parking and traffic will be a challenge. Luckily, Spokane Public School families can catch a bit of a break and park for free with parking passes. Unfortunately, the construction on Washington will still be happening, so allow for some extra time for those closures. As you plan your Friday night, we put the maps and information online, and you can find this story on KXLY.com.
Kicking off today is the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Here's a live look at some of those animals. It runs through the 15th at the fairgrounds. Go check it out. We'll be back with the last check of weather after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for outdoor concert lovers. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a fall home event. Now through September 15th, furnishing a beautiful home doesn't have to cost a bundle. We're pleased to provide you with products that give you decorative freedom in every room of your home. With our sale furniture collections, choosing from leather or plush sofas and recliners in modern colors and design options creates a living room you'll love spending time in. It's easy to transform your space with the wide range of furniture available. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
Why do dermatologists worldwide recommend La Roche-Posay? Effective skincare like La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer delivers double action to help repair skin's barrier and provide 48-hour hydration for healthy-looking skin. La Roche-Posay.
All right, we take a live look out there, and we're starting to see more of that haze. Right now, air quality is sitting in moderate. We're going to see more smoke and haze in our air later on this afternoon, and again tomorrow with those hazy conditions really firing up about 4 o'clock. It's going to be record heat, 96 for the high today. Now, we're going to see more record heat coming in for Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. We cool down next week. Temperatures into the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. A little something to hang your hat on there for some cooler weather and potentially some rain showers. But hot and dry for the weekend. Be ready for that.
Thanks so much for joining us today on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll be with you throughout the day on Good Morning America, which starts right now.